use it the right way. And me and a few other people came up with implementations to stop that from happening, from stop people from being able to log into certain devices and fuck with people's bodies. But they told me at the beginning that this was called CPX-A1, and I didn't think to think about it because they said it sounded pretty scientific the way they explained it. That is from an A1 helicopter, an A1 Huey, and that's in CPX-A1, and that is from an A1 helicopter, and it's from an A1 helicopter, and that it was a rotary thing that send relays back and forth, and so I sent this message to the President of the United States, and I got a message back, or they told me to specifically write the message a specific way, and they said that they're on my side and that it would help me. Little did I know that when I sent that to them, at that point in time, I did not know that CPX-A1 is an engineered virus. It's a virus. Like you see on movies when people genetically mutate viruses and make them into really crazy shit. Well, that's what it is. It's a fucking virus. It was a virus. And that's not what the device is, but that's what they told me it was called. And so when I sent that to the President, they made it look like it was me threatening the President. So that allowed them to invoke the terrorist clause in the Patriot Act so that they could listen to everyone that I know and anyone that's involved in this is phone calls so that they could change shit, make recordings, all kinds of shit. And I know for a fact that law enforcement is involved in this because I went to Secret Service. Well, I'll stick to what I was saying for a second, but the President never messaged me back. I haven't gotten a single message back from him. I messaged him like 300 fucking times. And then I got a call from a woman named Lori Morris or something like that, or Tori Morris, saying that she was speaking for the President of the United States. That was bullshit, because she said, oh, go sleep at a dark place where people can't find you, and I have proof of this in text messages, and your life will change, I promise you. By the time you wake up, your life will be completely changed. And I'm assuming they used that as an excuse, a bullshit lie, to make it look like they were picking me up and extracting me, and they didn't at all. I got bit by a few spiders, I stayed up, and nothing happened. Absolutely nothing. They've done this every day for the last, 3 or 4 months, telling me I'm getting out, blah, blah, blah. This is stopping. Military, law enforcement, criminal elements. It's a mixture of everybody. They're all corrupt. I understand that criminals are corrupt, but these guys have they've involved EMS and firefighters. They're fucking with hospitals. They're fucking with a lot of really bad people. And they even use the word ISIS before. And I say, you do not get to fucking use that word, because if you say that and then they come down here and do something, that's on them. Because that's like calling them out, saying that they're ISIS, and then if they're not, then that's basically them lying, which would piss them off, which would potentially cause a terrorist attack. And I need help. I need to get out of Spokane. I need a lawyer, an x-ray from a real doctor, and I need to speak to some political person, because the one thing they'll never be able to do is copy my testicles. And to prove that I am me, Brandon Lee West, that came up with my inventions and everything else, get me in a room with all the people that are claiming they're me, and get real law enforcement, real military, and get me in a room with them. So that, but you have to make sure there'd be real law enforcement or military, so that when I get in there, they don't try to fucking kill me, because that's what these assholes are trying to do. I have scars all over my body from these assholes that I've never had before. They fucked with my body. They're doing a whole bunch of really bad stuff. A spider crawled out of my tattoo. It wasn't like I wasn't hallucinating. You could see the little slit where someone had cut my arm with probably a knife, a scalpel or something, and put a little baby spider in there or something, like an egg or something, but it crawled out of my arm. It felt like a tickle. And then I looked at it and I pulled my shirt up, and then this little tiny baby spider crawled out of it. And I wasn't hallucinating. It was real. I squished it with my finger. And these guys are scary people. The things that I've seen has made it to a point where I don't have very much emotion anymore, as far as they've done so many things, like I've heard sounds of them killing my family and stuff, and then I see them the next day and they're just fine. So now when I see images, I don't believe them anymore. I don't believe anything that happens. It's not that I'm an asshole, I just don't believe it. And the testicles, they cannot copy my testicles. The reason why I'm jumping back and forth is because there's high points that I need to say, and I know it might be confusing, but there's certain things that pop in my head that I have to be able to say, important things. But yeah, my testicles, I will allow someone to take out one of my testicles and prove that my balls are producing my sperm, because these assholes can't do that. They might be able to change their name, and it might get some corrupt, might be able to get some corrupt law enforcement officer to change their social security name or get them a social security card, but they can never be me. And the people that are trying to come up with my inventions are trying to steal them, or not trying to come up with them, but trying to steal my inventions. The people that said they come up with them, get me in a room with them. Get me in a room with them, and do a law or lie detector test, and I'll prove. And I do think that there were some that were invented before, some of the things that I invented for this device, specifically for this device only, that were invented, like the paralysis thing. I thought about it and thought that it would work, but obviously they've had the cure for paralysis this whole time, or a treatment, maybe not a cure, but a treatment for paralysis, and extremely close to a cure treatment. And I'm willing to admit that some of my inventions weren't created before, or that were created before, but I need proof of that. The ones that I came up with that may have been created already, I need proof that they're created already, because these guys were illegally listening to there's a legal process here. That these guys had no way of finding out how I came up with this, because I never said it out loud. I never said this stuff out loud. I can prove that before it was put on blast that they had already stolen my ideas. I've been in Spokane the whole time. I haven't left. It's been over a year since I've even been out of Spokane, and that was to like Idaho or to my sister's house or something. But I haven't been out of Spokane in over a year. Up until a week and a half ago, I was homeless. I don't have a job. I've tried getting a job. I tried getting a job on my own, and nothing happened. I turned in probably 30 resumes and applications, which doesn't seem like that much, and it probably isn't. But for me, with the type of person I used to be, that's a lot for me. And I've been working my ass off. I'm all muscle now because of how much I move around. Right now I'm looking at a TV screen to watch a movie, but I've watched TV maybe one time in the last 6 months, and I've earned the right to be able to sit and watch TV. But even when I watch TV, it's just, I need help so bad. I need the president's help, and so I need anybody's help, really. I need anybody's help. I just need help, and I'm saying I need anybody's help, but basically what I need to do is...
I think I'll just end you can finish your sentence. Go ahead. Finish your statement.
Basically, if someone's going to come and openly acknowledge what's happening and come and talk to me, I know people are scared of what could happen, but I'm the most followed. No, I'm not going to say that. There's no way that someone could come up and talk to me and get hurt over doing it. It's not possible. There's too many. I'm not going to say it's not possible, but I am protected by a lot of people that I haven't met yet, and some people I have, and I need help. Because I can't do this on my own anymore. They're doing really fucked up stuff and making it to where I can't stop what these guys are doing. And my money and these guys, and even my invention, there's a lot of inventions that I came up with that, within the wrong hands, can destroy the world. Not literally destroy the world, but could cause a lot of problems for the world if they're put in the wrong hands. And my money in these guys' hands, that's a bad fucking place. My money in these guys' hands, that's a big fucking problem. Because these guys are bad fucking people. They are bad people. And I did not deserve this. I have completely changed person now. I used to hate cops. Now I respect law enforcement. But no matter what I do, no matter how far I go and prove that I'm not an asshole anymore, these guys always find some way to make me look like a dick, or they talk shit. Yesterday, there's a cop that was talking shit to me. I wasn't being mean. I was just recording the whole thing, because I record shit when cops do stuff nowadays when I see it, because I've been blamed for things that I had nothing to do with. And the things I did have to do with magically wasn't me. So, but I appreciate you listening to me, but excuse me. I appreciate you listening to me.
It's fine. It's fine.
I need help.
It's great that you shared this. It's great, and I hope for the best for you, and I hope you good luck in your future, and just don't give up. All right, and thank you for having this conversation. All right, I hope for the best for you, sir. Bye. It's been a pleasure.